seeing her, she is beautiful. Then what is duality in this?
You are saying somebody else is something. This is duality. Two. There is a distance between you and the object being perceived. There are two. There are two with their boundaries.
There are two, but
There are
where
two.
is duality? There are two.
Duality means the existence of two. The two-ness. The two-ness which starts from I-ness. I am there, so somebody else has to be there.
Okay.
Ultimately, this two-ness becomes
Meaningless.
manyness.
So what are repercussions of this? Not my understanding that I am talking that this is duality. If I don't understand this.
Wherever there is the other, there is fear. Wherever there is other, there is separation and an absence of love and togetherness. So that is the harm. Duality means that you will live in a feeling of isolation, in loneliness. And the world will appear hostile to you. Because you are now this small, limited self that is trying to extend itself, protect itself. And outside of you, there is the whole big, wide, unknowable universe. You will be afraid that something from the universe can come and strike you. It's so big, larger than yourself, more powerful.
So, but my mind, state of mind, my intelligence may be up to that level.
Intelligence is never yours. Thoughts are yours. The person is yours. Intelligence is silence, awareness, truth, God, all that.
So there can be the case that I relate to her, not thinking that she is other one.
Then you are not relating to her at all. Then you are not relating to her at all. You are firstly just relating to yourself. You are with yourself, settled and contented. You have no desire to relate to anybody. And then in that contentment, a lot of relationships can happen. You are contented with yourself. You are not looking specifically to have a new relationship. But in that contentment, 1,000 relationships may blossom. Contentment first. Yes.
How to reach that contentment? How to reach that contentment?
How to
How
get,
to reach contentment first? Out of that contentment.
how to reach that contentment. You are already contented. That contentment is your nature. You don't have to reach it. The very desire to reach somewhere makes you feel as if you are not contented. You don't have to reach contentment. You are already there. You are already contented. But we are afflicted by the belief that reaching is necessary, that we are not yet there. It is this belief that needs to be dropped. Reaching is not needed. No reaching of any kind is either needed or possible. Just drop the belief that you need to reach anywhere. It's all right as it is.
It is 100% mere belief.
Mere belief, 100% mere belief.
Why is it always spoken about the way voice, the laugh, okay, it's always speaking about way of voice. If there is, if all is already there, why in the teaching there is always this question of voice or way to follow transformation?
Because we do not see that all is already there. A prophet, a saint, a Jesus says, follow me. And when he says, follow me, is he taking you somewhere? No. He is saying, look at me, how I am contented in myself, and see that you are the same as me, one with me. Are you getting it?
So, for example, before coming to you, earlier I used to think that it is a journey, but now I understand it is first stop. Means you are time and again stopping us.
Very good, very good. The whole notion that life is a journey, distances need to be covered, progress needs to be made. This notion itself is your curse. Unless you get rid of this notion that there is something important needing to be done, you will never be in peace.
If we look at what is now, just now, actually, then there is kind of inner presence, like there is kind of also space. So, is it it?
You can look around everything in the now, but can't you look around in peace? No, that's all. That's all. Look around in peace, and then it's possible that you may find disturbance outside. And these two are together, all right,
So that's it.
well reconciled. But that's it. I'm looking at disturbance in peace.
From that point.
I'm looking at disturbance
In peace.
in peace.
That's it.
That's it. And in peace now, you know what to do with that disturbance. You don't need to decide, you don't need to act. The decision has already taken place and the action is happening without your effort or contribution.
So the key is that if we just get to understand that you are contented.
It's okay.
So this deep silence is the self.
This deep silence is the self.
And deep silence cannot be in future. Then it is.
If you are still thinking of future, where is the question of silence?
But believe the way is to discover that there is no way.
There is no way because you are already there. So all talk of ways and methods is just a distraction from the place where you are already seated.
But you know that we don't see it, we don't feel it, we are not aware of it, and we need to remove a lot of things.
Yes. We do not feel it because we are searching for a particular feeling. Because we are carrying a belief that is a matter of feeling. We had that discussion when we opened it this evening. You see, I want tea. I've heard about tea. But my imagination is that tea is something transparent. Now tea is here, available in front of me. I look at tea and what do I say?
It must not be
Oh, this cannot be tea. What am I looking for?
tea.
Tea. But I look at this and say this cannot be tea, whereas tea is already there with me. Now why do I reject the tea already available with me? Because
From you.
I have a certain image that, when God will be there, then I'll feel this and that way. Now remove that. And see that it is all already here.
We have image of contentment.
You have an image of contentment, so you feel that you are discontented. You have an image of God, so you feel that, oh, God is not yet here. You have an image of the teacher, so you say, no, this one cannot be the teacher. You have an image of love, so you say, this behavior, no, this is not loving behavior. All of it is here. But whatever is here does not tally with your images. And it does not tally, and you declare it is not here. Now this declaration is false.
Sir, you gave example time and again. For example, in deep sleep, we feel contented.
You do not feel anything.
You don't feel anything.
You do not feel
are
anything.
Contented. You can say you are.
Later on, you can say that you were contented.
And later on in the morning, thoughts come and go. Then you are different because thoughts.
Yes. So we also said that if you can remain like a sleeping person, even in the waking state, then wonderful.
So desire lies out of this imagination, no?
Can there be desire without imagination?
No. Desire needs movement.
Movement. Motivation. So you imagine an outcome, and that outcome is the motivator of action. That is desire.
Actually, from this silence, we can see the thought, but it's not disturbing this silence, no?
What?
It's like, you're watching the rain from here, but you're not getting wet. Now that's not a very good example, because that will not enable you to experience the rain. How about this one? You are in the middle of all rain. You're watching the rain, and yet you are not getting. This too is not a very good example. You are in the middle of rain, thick rain. You are getting very wet. The rain is all over you, and yet you are not getting wet. How is that? Everything around you and about you is drenched with water, and yet you are not wet. How's that? So you are experiencing, are you not? Are you not experiencing? So you are in the middle of experience, yet you are not the experiencer.
Not the
Experiencer.
Experiencer again duality.
That is not there.
No.
Let the experiencer feel something about the experience. Yes, the body has become wet. The clothes have become wet. Am I the clothes? Am I the body? Let the experiencing body experience the wetness. Let the experiencing clothes, if at all they can experience, let the experiencing clothes experience the wetness. Will I experience the wetness? No, I won't. The body is thoroughly wet. I am not. So in the middle of all experience, one is free of experience, which means that one is now free to move courageously into all experiences. Because no experience can now
Touch.
belittle you or enhance you. Experience can neither harm me
Nor do any benefit to me.
nor benefit me.
Is it right? Or should it's right since you say it, but I can understand how it can be right to say, I am not right.
I am the
I am not right. There is no
I am not
this
right.
way. And don't understand how it can be right to say, like my body, the clothes, whatever is right, that I'm not experiencing witness. I can understand
You're right.
how
You're
I
right.
can-
You're right. It is just to elaborate that I emphasized that while the body is wet, you are not. Actually, the right thing to say is, the body is experiencing wetness. I am neither dry nor wet, which means that my state cannot be described and hence I am just silent. I won't even say that I am not wet. By saying that I am not wet, you may think that I am implying that I am dry. No, I am not even dry. I am neither dry nor wet. I am just.
Don't say anything about me. Keep silent.
No, don't say anything about me.
Then how to that state, how to reach? Or
You're there. Don't forget ever.
okay.
Don't say anything about me. I am talking in the rain. The raindrops are singing of me. You do not need to say anything about me. The song of the rain is my song. Now why do you need to talk anymore?
Sir, now I understood. So, for example, when I am saying how to reach to that state, what is basic? The thought or the you? You are basic. Means that is primary. You are there. Thought is secondary. So then it has less value. You are the background of painting.
But there are situations where it's more. There are situations where it's difficult to experience and not to know. I'm thinking about people burning, what's been said, burning, when you suffer.
Ah.
When you suffer
Yes. It is extremely difficult then. Extremely difficult. Yes. But those situations are rare. One does not go about burning himself or immolating herself every day. Far better it is to have this sense of not really being the body in everyday situations, in the daily routine situations.
So how can we maintain the distance from body? It was written that
The distance is already there. You answer how you maintain this identification with body. How do you manage to do that? Everything that is important about you has so little to do with the body, right? And yet you continue to say, I am the body. Are you sure that you are listening to me through the ears? Yes, it begins with the ears, apparently. But is it the ears that are really listening right now? How can you be the body? When you are listening without ears, how can you be the body? Yes, you start looking at a statue. But when you are in love with that, are you really looking at a statue through the eyes? How can you then say that you are the body or this is a statue?
oh, the love affair is old. I am just using apparatus.
Is listening something of the ears? Is love something of the eyes? Then how do you continue to say that you are the body?